yeah, just don't fold under pressure.
No, that's right. Is it recording now?
It's recording.
Yeah, I mean, but like part of my motivation for this is to obviously help encourage other people to do it as well. Because it's like I've said to you before that when I'm at work, and I work in an office, you can be sat at your desk all morning, you know, typing away on your computer and stuff like that. And then I'll often find that people I work with will then just go downstairs to the canteen. They'll sit and have their lunch.
Which is all right for them, by the way.
Which is fine. But, you know, they're sitting down for another hour, then you're back to the office for the rest of the day sitting down. Whereas often I'll go out for lunch and I'll walk around the campus and stuff like that, because I think it's a waste of time sitting down. So when you come on and doing like walking like this, it's good for us to do this and show the actual novice walker, which we are, about how easy it is.
I went Wales last year and we did half of Mount Snowdon because of the weather. They wouldn't allow us to go any further. Kids enjoyed that because they all wanted to do was play on the beach anyway. There's Britannia Stadium, awesome. Just quickly try and show you that without taking my brother's face out. I could just flip the camera, but that would be too easy, wouldn't it? We don't do things the easy way. But yeah, that's mainly what it is. It's obviously we wanted to do stuff to look back on in years to come and say, yeah, we did that. You know, we raised a bit of money for charity. We did it for ourselves, and more than anything, like Nick's just said, is just to inspire people who are just want to get out there and do something different. It's, you know, it's.
And the one thing about walking is it, as a hobby and an activity, is it's not expensive.
No, yeah, exactly.
Everyone can do it. If you've got a pair of legs.
Well, unless your brother's booking the hotel. Then...
Well, yeah, you can have a bit of luxury.
95 quid a booking.
But yeah, so if we can actually show you just how easy it is to get out there and go to a place like the Lake District, where it's beautiful, it's the best place for walking in England. If we can do it, then anyone can do it, really. But we've had no end of people who have come up to me and said, oh, they'd like to join us and do it. And
come and join us!
I often wonder whether people are serious about it. But if we actually film it like we're doing now and show the journeys we're going along and how easy it is, then maybe it would encourage people to do it. And also, obviously, fortunately, Daz has set up the stuff on social media where people can actually donate to cancer research as well, which is just an added bonus. So
we do have 3 extra seats in the back, you know, but the problem is there's talkers and there's doers in this world, and we're doing right now. We're not saying how many times you say on a daily basis, oh, I really need to do this, or I really need to do that, or I want to do this, I want to do that. Don't get me wrong, I still say it all the time, but a lot less nowadays, because if you really do want to do something, just crack on and get it done. Life's too short.
It's like you said, isn't it, earlier? It's this. You can always find plenty of reasons not to do something.
You have this thing in your mind called a survival instinct, and it's usually when it comes into place that I've noticed is when you think of something you'd like to do that might be dangerous or might be out of your comfort zone. And within about 5 to 10 seconds, your survival instinct will kick in and tell you that you don't want to do it, because it's trying to keep you alive, and it's normal, it's natural to have that in your mind. But when you push them boundaries and you start thinking, no, I'm not going to listen to that, I'm going to go out of my comfort zone, I'm going to do it, the reward on the other end is fantastic. And that's how I live my life, mate.
The reward is equally in the preparation of it as well, leading up to it. And
organisation is key. So we've got certain snacks. We've obviously been training a little less in the last couple of weeks, but we certainly cracked on with a few walks over the last few months. Eating right, water intake, not too much caffeine intake, because you know what I'm like with fucking coffee. Sorry about the language in case any kids are watching. Please do not swear. But yeah, what you're taking in, keep an eye on your fitness levels every day, and like I say, Fitbits are amazing. I can't remember how much this costs, but it's not expensive, and it pushes, I don't know about anyone else, but it pushes me, because I've got slight OCD. So I look at this now and I see it says, oh, I've already done 3,500 steps today already. Happy days. Not even got out of the car yet. No, I'm joking. It says 3,508 steps. My OCD kicks in. I want to get that up to 3,600 at least, and then that would kick into 4,000. And it's stuff like that that pushes you on. Now, you were just saying earlier about when you were at the gym, weren't you? You're saying about pushing yourself through, like.
Well, yeah. I mean, I often get through stuff by, in my head, swearing at the equipment, because that's how I push myself to actually continue doing what I need to do, because it can get very hard and it's very easy to stop. And let me tell you, before I've done it where I thought to myself, this is too hard, I'm going to stop here. And I've done that before at sessions where I've done that on a few of the machines, and I've gone home feeling very unsatisfied with the workout and the whole thing of going to the gym. So now when it gets tough, my way of getting through it is to swear in my mind and make sure I achieve what I need to achieve. So when I come off, I might be exhausted, but by the time I've got home and reflect on it, I've actually really enjoyed and been very proud of what I've done. And I've kept that up for the last couple of months leading up to this challenge, because this is the end goal.
There you go. That's exactly it. And like I say, nothing about this is easy. No, not going gym, waking up early in the morning and doing your routines, or going to the gym, or taking it. It's not going to be an easy option, an easy thing to do. But if you spend your life doing the easy options and easy things, you don't get no reward from it, no nothing. You know, these are only like small compared to what we're talking about doing in the future. But baby steps is what it takes: organisation and baby steps. And yeah.
So there's two sayings, isn't there? Variety is the spice of life. And the other thing is, I think it's like the definition of insanity is doing the same things and expecting different results.
There you go.
You've got to mix it up a bit.
There you go. Things won't just land at your feet, at your doorstep for you. You have to go and find it.
Unless it's a yellow page.
Unless it's the yellow pages, then, you know.
That's annoying.
Just leave a note on the door.
Gets in the way.
You know,